Okay. The map is Islands. We're starting with Mio, because he's the host, obviously. He's playing as Vikings. Well, what a surprise on Islands. Let's quickly check his map. Interesting, he's a flank player, but his island is pretty much protected by the island of his pocket player, who is Dark Knight. Interesting map. He has great fish. If he decides to dock in the back, then there's really a lot of fish here for him. And in general, the shape of the island is rather nice. He can build a nice economy here in this big strip of land. Okay, let's swap over to Winchester. He's playing as the Huns. He's the direct enemy of Mio. Hasn't scouted too much already. His main goal is alright. It's not that easy, harassable from the water. He has a great island. It's like not stretched at all. It's almost cubic. So pretty much the best island you can ask for on an islands map. Nice. His fish situation though is a bit more tricky. Here's a little bit of big fish. There's one. Nah, doesn't have the best fish, sadly. Okay, let's move on. The other flank player for VN, Archlord, is playing as the Huns. And he's scouted a lot already. Oops, let me quickly go back, that was the wrong one. Where's Archlord? Here we go. Oh yeah, he's signaling the back. And he has great fish in the back. I feel tempted to say that VN has very, very nice map here when it comes to fish. They can collect a lot of food here in the back of the map. Wow, that's what you call signaling. Okay, let's move on to the next player. So, Warrior is playing as Chinese, and he already docked. Let's take a look. Not the best place for a dock, I'm afraid. There is one square of big fish for him, that's alright. But that's it. Then some shore fish. Yeah, he could have docked here maybe to get more. He could have docked towards the corner. Even here, which, well, it would mean some aggression and early fuel galleys, but would maybe pay off. Okay, let's quickly go back. The pocket player for VN, Dark Knight, playing as Japanese, and he has this funny island that is, well, allowing the enemies to harass his gold and stone, even his wood here maybe. And then there's this big strip of land only offering some forests. There's a second main gold. A big pile. No, I think that's more or less normal. Okay. Ah, come on. Is it lagging? Villager took a few hits, but not a problem. He has loomed already. Okay. Oh, some people want Alt G, other people don't. I don't mind, to be honest. Okay, next player. Laviat playing as the pocket for the Vikings. And of course as the Vikings. Oh, she got housed. Perfect timing. She actually asked me not to watch what she's doing too much. That's what you call perfect timing. Another house coming up. A couple of docks here already, and many fishing ships, so this looks like more like an economy strategy, more like a fish boom than lots of early galleys. Okay, let's take a look at her island. It's like an L-shaped island, strip towards the north, a strip towards the west. Her golds are fine. Stone is alright. The stone is a bit, a problem, not that great. Let's check the gold islands. Here's one. I would say it's easier for the Vikings team to take control over this one here, but it definitely depends on the strategies the players decide to go for. Back docks for VN, obviously. Seems like they noticed that it would make sense to make use of all this great fish in the back. Yeah, lovely Dark Age with 34 population, so this is definitely looking like a fish boom. 34 now. Mio as a flank player is almost up to feudal. 70 or 80% now. Still has 6 fishing ships, which is a lot for a Grush. But since he's playing a rather defensive strategy with back docks, it's not a problem really, and the travel time from Winchester is kind of long to get all his galleys from here to the back of Mio's base, but it seems like Winchester had a pretty good start and his first 2 galleys are already coming in. Let's quickly check Mio's docks. Okay, the first galley is going to come out soon, 70-80% now. 80. Ooh. Yeah, in the end it will be 3 versus 2. But right now Winchester is forcing Mio to move his fishing ships. He actually managed to kill one. Nice job. But where is he going now? I think this is a bit greedy. He could have just moved out here along the edge of the map. Yeah, this galley is going down. Not worth it, I think. Not worth it. A little bit greedy, but it happens. And yeah, 3 against 1 now. Let's check the reinforcements. Ooh, is he pulling it? No, it's fine. So it's 4 against 4 galleys now. There's more coming in from Winchester. And the same goes for Mio. I think we should stay here for a second. Oh no, Mio is using petrol. Winchester is he moving in? Let's take a look. Oh, he didn't use petrol. Please use petrol when you move your galleys into enemy waters. Oh god. Okay, here's the other flank. Warrior against Archlord. It's Huns against Japanese. I would say that Japanese have a bit of an early advantage because of the cheap lumber camps and maybe the mill that's going to be added later. But in the long run, Huns should be stronger on water. Okay, because the no houses bonus is basically a very wood bonus. And it saves idle time for villagers, obviously. Oh, a lot of galleys for Mio now. Winchester definitely needs to retreat. Wait for more reinforcements to come up, but I think Mio is pumping this through. Yep. it's at least 2 more galleys here for me. Nice galley dancing from Winchester. What's happening here? Ooh, it looks like Warrior seems to be pushing on Archlord. I mean, he's the aggressive player, so he has a bit of a disadvantage because his reinforcements always take time to arrive, but it still looks like it forced Archlord to ask Dark Knight here, playing in green, to come over and help. Which is pretty much perfect for Lavi, since she is going for this major fish boom. Wow, this is a lot of fishing ships. Let me check. There we go. Economy, 15 fishing ships for Lavi Head. Interesting. There's a signal. Okay, Lavi has a few galleys. It's 2 here. Let's check the army count. She has 12 in total, but not at the right spot, I guess. She's here, sniping some fishing ships with 2 galleys. A few here. Yeah, very sneaky. And Dark Knight reached Castle Age and got the War Galley upgrade. So Warrior is definitely in trouble now. He should retreat as fast as possible and save his galleys if he can. Well, all his docks are here, and he didn't have great fish anyway, so he can basically just sail around his island in circles and hope to survive until Castle Age. Okay, so Lavi is in Castle. 2 War Galley upgrade, +2 immediately. Winchester still has his army, and there is Mio about to be doubled now. Yep. There's a signal from Mio. He noticed that he cannot take this fight. He's forced to retreat, pulling back his fishing ships immediately too. She always has like these scattered ships all over the map. 2 galleys here, 2 on the other side of the map. Why did she engage here? Need some more coordination there. Dark Knight and Archlord moving in here on Warrior, who is bottom score now. Team scores are still really close, so there's nothing decided yet. But why is Warrior fighting here? He should just retreat. As I said, sail around in circles. There's no point in fighting here. No point at all. I mean, he can micro all day, maybe pick 1 or 2 galleys, but it will still end bad for him. It's not worth all the time. He should use the time to build an economy and, yeah, try to come back. Okay, Winchester and Castle Age. Mio and Castle Age both got the upgrade. Mio already has the Bodkin arrow. Winchester still +1. What is... Let's take a look at the army view. Dark Knight doing? There was again like a single galley from Lavi, I guess, trying to pick up fishing ships, but right now there's nothing left. If we take a look at these movements here, all the war galleys from Lavi are going towards Winchester's flank, even though Warrior is under heavy pressure. Archlord has lots of ships, but he's fighting in this choke point here and allowing Warrior to kill the occasional war galley. So, well played actually from Warrior. Still holding on, he didn't lose his navy yet. Okay, and now Lavi retreating. Not sure why, because 2v1 they could actually take it. Mio just said in Spanish that Dark Knight should not send ships over because that he will be fine. I'm not really sure whether I agree. Because it's Winchester and Lavi here, it's 2v1. Yeah, but anyway, Dark Knight is massing galleys here and he can send them over anytime. His main navy is here, in front of his island, sailing towards the east. It will take some time until they arrive. Archlord pushing warrior back. He lost all his docks now. Yeah. Archlord cleared all of Red's docks. But he got some new ones, or are those the two remaining ones? Let's see. Oops. Yeah. Dark Knight is cutting off this passage for Winchester and Lavi, where all their reinforcements are coming in. And it's pretty easy to kill galleys one by one. Now he's moving in. Oh, and yeah, he sent these few galleys over, and now, yeah, they managed to fight this little pushback. So Mio, Dark Knight, destroying the navies here from Winchester and Lavi. But let's see what they're preparing. Still going for water. No landing whatsoever. Or trying to drop a castle here on the Gold Island. So no land activity yet. There is Archlord sailing around Warrior's Island, trying to harass, but there's not much. It's maybe a few farmers, but... Oh, here, there's this little bay. If Orange's navy enters here, then he might be able to pick up a few villages from wood at least. Oh, Lavi and Warrior's navies are joining. Are they going towards the same direction? Dark Knight has a few galleys here. It's his reinforcements. Okay, so major battle here. Dark Knight not microing his navy. He's in a sandwich position now between Lavi and Winchester. Losing a lot of ships, but I think in total Dark Knight and Mio still have more ships here. And it's gonna end bad for the Russian team. Yeah, Lavi only with 4 ships. Some more reinforcements here she could use, so either send the reinforcements or pull them back, but don't have them split. Doesn't make sense. Here, Winchester is patrolling his ships okay, and actually doing a nice job. Alright, so, oh, maybe I saw that wrong. This patrolling here actually did the job. He piled up his ships onto each other, really, and fought them back. Well played. Well played by Winchester, definitely. What's Dark Knight doing here? He's trying to take control of the center of the map. Killing a few galleys from Lavi. Red here, warrior, sailing towards Archlord or Orange's direction. And now this is what I thought. Archlord sailing around the island, and he might find this bay. Let's quickly check. Yeah. He sees this bay now. Is he going to use it? No, I think he's more interested in killing the dogs and maybe the reinforcements. Warrior is pulling back his villagers already and moving in here towards Archlaw's fishing ships and reinforcements. Oh god, Archlaw is pulling back his navy. I'm not sure whether that's a good idea. Even though... No, it actually might work, because the reinforcements he has created already at his docks should be enough to buy him time until his main navy arrives. Where is Dark Knight? He's moving in here, between the Gold Island and Winchester's docks. He's Imperial already. He has the galleon upgrade and +4 attack. Mio is fine, yeah. The Mexican team here, they have such great fish. I think in the long run this will pay off for them. Let's take a look at the team score. 5k for the Russian team, 5.7k for the Mexican, or let's say Latino American team. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Dark Knight and Mio moving in now. But I'm not really sure where, because yeah, there's not much here on this side of Winchester's Island, but it's Larvae and Winchester waiting with his remaining navy. Dark Knight not making use of this big navy here in the center. Not really sure why. Yeah, they have control over this area now. Larvae has big navy here, joining with Warrior again. And Archlord is sailing with a few galleys, it's only 7, towards Larvae's island. Is he trying to harass her economy? Let's see. Archlord's main navy in front of Warrior's Island. It will be a 2v1 situation now. Yeah, he's forced to retreat. That's what he's doing. He's lost some ships already, so GG. Mio noticed that Larvae has a pretty big navy here as well, and he's moving out. Yeah, Viking pocket is always great to have on islands. That's a big asset for the Russian team. Larvae's navy here is only trickling in, and Archlord is patrolling his navy, killing off a lot of Larvae's ships. What is Warrior doing? He's shooting at this mining camp while Archlord is taking out their ships. Not good. This is such a shame. They were teaming up on him, and just because of this micro here, they lost this, I think, very important battle. Yeah, now Warrior and Larvae are using petrol to still make the best out of it. But there is Dark Knight. He moved his big ass army, if I may say that, in and forcing Larvae and Warrior to try to get out of there as soon as possible. Losing many ships, obviously. Larvae managed to save, I don't know, 10 or some 12 ships, but Warrior's navy is history. His reinforcements are here. Larvae's moving some ships back. But definitely all the action is happening on the side of the Russian team. It's not like VN is under any pressure. They can use all the fish here in the back, their economy is not harassed at all, and they win most of the battles. This here could be microed a little bit better, waiting until the remaining navy is moving in. Okay, now it's looking a little bit better, yeah, and now this little navy here from Lavi is circled in by Mio's ships. Okay, here is Dark Knight's huge navy. This is a very nice island, actually. I should have mentioned that earlier. Stone, gold, stone and gold, nice wood. It's just between Lavi's and Warriors Island. They should definitely have dropped a castle here, maybe. Would have saved them all the resources on this island and actually, yeah, would have helped in the battle for the center of the map. Woo. Lavi moving in with a lot. Warrior has replenished his navy. Ooh. Very important battle. Very well patrolled by Lavi. Yeah, some ships from Dark Knight are not firing yet. This is so hard to tell, but I think... Oh no, Archlord is moving in from the west. Now things are looking different. I think if... well, Dark Knight should retreat a little bit and just let Archlord kill Lavi's army from the side. That would be ideal, I think. Yeah, there's a runner from Archlord trying to do... and there's the GG. Huge army from Mio. He took control over the Gold Island, nice move. And here, with this battle, the Latino American team pushed back the Vikings, and they would have managed to take control over this Gold Island too. So that's total map control, that's a big surplus in resources, gold and wood especially. So it was the right decision to call it GG. Very well played though. Nice play from both teams. Let's take a look. Dark Knight, top scorer. Well, we mentioned it, he used to be a 2K player, so very, very strong play by him. Yeah, top military score for him, although Lavi is actually just neck and neck here. Killed units, 181 for Dark Knight, 172 for Lavi as well. Raised units, buildings, 12 for Dark Knight. Maybe it was just a few houses. Largest army for Mio, 96. That was the big army we saw at the end. Let's say most of it. 82 for Dark Knight. And this is a bit disappointing. Winchester never massed more than 31 galleys or galleons later. It happens if you get into a 2v1 situation, or you don't pull back your ships early enough. You have to try and catch up the rest of the game. Okay, economy. Wood collected is important. 31k for Lavi, 24k for Dark Knight. Big difference, but on the water it didn't show, unfortunately, for the Russian team. Mio had a lot of stone and gold collected. Loss of wood, even more than his pocket. 27k to 24k. Winchester, lowest wood. Shame. Fuel ages 9 minutes. Oh, I guess that hurt him. The very, very early feudal age here from Winchester. That is almost suicidal. We saw this in the very beginning when he moved in with 3 galleys, but Miyu, well, had the advantage of the defending player, was able to get out 3 galleys as well, even though he went feudal at 11-16. So, risky move from Winchester, it didn't pay off. But well, life is a risk, isn't it? Imperial Age, 25 minutes for Dark Knight. That's strong compared to the other pocket. Lavi here, 32. Well, Lavi was forced to help out Winchester, it makes sense. She couldn't go as fast. Archlord was more or less okay, and Miyu was definitely winning against Winchester, so yeah, makes sense. Rally Gold, 500 for Dark Knight, always nice. 300 for Lavi. Villager High, 124. Yeah, Warrior was only on 86, happens. Okay, well, interesting game. Definitely was fun.